maybe.
Hugh Penvillin here.
Hello, Mr. Penvillin. This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's visiting Linda. You know, from the United States, across the pond.
Yes, of course. Are you at Blackmore?
Yes, I am, and I've talked to Linda.
Good for you, because frankly, that's something I've been quite unable to do lately. These temper tantrums of hers make rational discourse well nigh impossible.
How long have these tantrums been going on?
Ever since I left for Italy. We'll be talking on the phone about the weather or Jane's lessons or something equally innocuous, and suddenly she'll be bellowing at me and slamming the phone down.
There must be something that sets her off.
Everything sets her off. I promise you, these rages of hers are totally uncalled for and quite unbearable. I love her dearly, but she's making things very difficult.
I met your daughter Jane.
Quite the bundle of energy, isn't she?
I get the feeling that she's a little lonely.
I'm sure she is, what with a private tutor instead of school and Linda being under the weather. And coming back to Blackmore no doubt reminds her of her real mother. Renee and I were divorced almost 2 years ago. Jane went into a bit of a tailspin for a while, but she's come to adore Linda. She's been calling her Mummy since the day we were married.
Have you spent much time on your father's computer? The one that's in the library?
I dare say I've never touched it. Mathematics, computer science, linguistics, all the things that fascinated my scholarly father bored me to tears. He gave up on me quite early on. With Jane, however, it was a different story.
What do you mean?
From the day she was born, my father doted on her, far more than he ever doted on me. Read to her, bought her books, games. Truth be told, I was a bit jealous. He passed away when she was still a toddler, so it's unlikely she remembers all the attention he showered on her. But I do, and I
It's
still
'cause
find
it skips
so
a generation or
out of character
whatever.
as to be mystifying.
I understand that Mrs. Drake is your aunt?
Yes, Aunt Letitia. We're not very close, however. She's always been rather aloof, much more interested in being a Penvillin than a person, if you know what I mean.
She seems kind of irritable.
That's putting it mildly. But then I imagine she's feeling a bit insecure. She's getting on in years and she's alone and she's totally dependent upon me. Financially, that is. Although there is the 6-month habitation clause.
The what?
According to the Penvillin rules of inheritance, the spouse of Blackmore Manor's current owner, that would be Linda since I'm the current owner, the spouse of the current owner must reside in the manor for at least 6 months. Should she or he leave the manor before 6 months is up, ownership of one half of the estate immediately passes to the next legal heir.
And that would be Mrs. Drake.
Correct.
Are you aware that those columns in the Great Hall can be opened up?
The columns in the Great Hall open up. Why on earth would they do that?
I'm not sure yet.
And more to the point, what do the columns in the Great Hall have to do with Linda?
I'm not sure about that either.
My mother-in-law's counting on you to find out what's wrong with Linda. I'm counting on you.
Bitch slap.
Linda's counting on you. I do hope you won't allow yourself to get distracted.
What do you know about the Beast of Blackmore?
Pure medieval fiction, the product of little minds in an era of dangerously little education. I have forbidden Ethel to so much as mention it to Jane. Where did you hear about it?
The man doing research in the library, Nigel Mukherjee?
Another of my aunt's ideas. The fact that the Penvillins have never had a book written about them has been a perpetual source of social embarrassment for her.
How long has he had access to the library?
For months now. Not that he's much of a bother. He's quiet as a church mouse, and he never seems to set foot out of the library. He was recommended by a friend, and he has assured us over and over that the book he publishes will cast only a positive light upon the Penvillin name. Although, come to think of it, I never have seen the contract he agreed to sign, which was to put that promise in writing.
It was nice talking to you.
This is an extremely busy time for me, so I apologize in advance if you call and I'm unavailable.
I understand.
Good. Cheerio.
Fuzz. Can you do anything? Nope, it's not. That clock. Oh, it's just ticking incessantly. That's not food from yesterday. Dear.
Nope, they came in while I was on the phone.
Creepers.
It's like old wood in there.
Very good. And now the plural?
Query, puerorum, queries, queros, queres.
Pretty sure she was doing that word like 2 hours ago.
Who's the pretty bird in the mirror? Top of the morning to you, matey.
How about a hint?
LouLou hungry. LouLou want cake first.
A cake, huh? All right, I'll see what I can do.
Don't.
And the winner is LouLou.
Ooh.
Ow. Thud. Kill the bird.
Well,
Écoutez, répétez. Je suis, tu es, il est.
Je suis, tu es, il est.
Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont.
Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont.
I don't want to disturb them.
but LouLou wants cake. I hate you people. Taking too long.
Can't check that off till it's done.
La fruit que quelqu'un a mordu. La citron que l'étudiant l'a donné. La fromage pour lequel Jacques est venu. La secret que la fin de midi a caché.
Put some stuff in the hole. Jaws happening. Are you here now? Yep.
Hello, Nancy.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Farewell.
What? You people are all weirdos.
What do we have in our inventory?
That thing.
It's for him, right?
Mm-hmm. We don't know which way those are supposed to face.
Oh, for the Lord's sake.
I heard door
Vir,
closing.
Viri, viro, virum, viro.
Vir is Latin for what word?
Man.
Is that like weird?
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Oh.
Want my damn butter.
My butter and my soup.
Vir, viri, viro, virum, viro.
Vir is Latin for what?
Man.
Pax, sax, sarax, ola, noa, nostra.
We go ask Mrs. Drake about the habitation clause.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Triggers!
Yes?
Ah,
Really?
triggers!
Goodbye.
Run along.
I think she's full of bees.
Can't call him.
I don't want to call. I just want to look at the time, but fine. It only takes a half hour to get your food, right? Like half hour less, or your food is free. That's what I heard. Can't do anything with that yet. Wait.
I need something else for this.
Maybe if I go to sleep, the food will show up.
Maybe.
Let's go to bed till noon, see if our lunch gets here. Nobody was in my room while I was asleep.
What is Ethel, or what's her face cut off?
Jane. Are you serious? I don't know, like 3 or something stupid.
We're in lessons right now.
It's lunchtime right now.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird. Uh-oh. Not good. Stay away. Stay away.
What's not good?
Behind you. Don't look. Don't look.
You're just playing a joke on me, aren't you?
Don't look. Don't look.
I'm not falling for that. There's nothing there, LouLou.
Nothing there. Fooled ya.
Bye, bird.
Cheerio. Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
Can I kill the bird? Just because everything is annoying me right now, I actually like the bird, but right now I'm pissed off at the world. Oh my god, where's my food? I'm complaining to the... I'm taking my problem to the United Nations.
We're gonna discover a bug.
Can't check that out. I haven't done that yet.
When... If I remember when Jane was off school... That's why they aren't in this game. Apparently. So that's explaining why they can't talk to those people. What does it say on the web? Does it say something about parrots? Deep colored vegetables, dairy, mealworms, and beans. Corn, tomatoes, bananas, apples and blueberries, grain, brown rice, wheat germ, whole grain crackers, seeds. And don't feed them meat, avocado, tea. How can you feed them tea?
Processed meat. Don't feed them processed meat. This is salami, bologna, and stuff. Because they said up here that they will eat some carcass in the wild, but not processed meat. So avocado, chocolate, processed.
Well, because it has nitrates in it, probably.
Potato and tea or coffee. Why would you feed them coffee?
I don't know how you could feed them either tea or coffee. Shepherd's creature. Gleaming red eyes, the head and fur of a wolf, and the body of a human on the moonlit moors surrounding the Blackmoor Estate in Essex County, England. The sightings continued off and on for decades afterwards, sometimes accompanied by reports of missing dogs, cats, and lambs. In 1650, when the owner of Blackmoor Manor was tried and later burned at the stake for witchcraft, the number of sightings skyrocketed. But beasts continued to be spotted on a fairly regular basis through the mid-18th century, but after that was rarely seen. The last reported sighting was May 1990. Okay. I know what Roman numerals are. I know what parrots eat. I know what boys like. Built in the 12th century by a warrior named Randolph the Red, Blackmoor Manor is one of the oldest residences in England. Randolph and his descendants came to be known by the ancient name for the area surrounding Blackmoor, Penvillen. The Penvillens have inhabited the manor ever since it was built. It was abandoned in 1650 after